All right, have and have not fans. First off, if you're new to the channel, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content I post over the coming weeks, because I mean, next week, Team Arrivals. Wow. You know how we do it. We're going to go ahead and watch the episode trailer together. I'm going to come back. We're going to break it down. As always, credit to OWN TV, Tyler Perry, and Tyler Perry Studios.
We haven't been the best parents, Jim. We have covered up his sins, and it has cost us greatly. He needs to pay for what he's done.
Wyatt, Catherine, Jim, no one can escape the sins of their past.
You gonna do it?
Do it!
A reckoning is coming.
You're signing your own death warrant.
Get me out of here! My family is ready to go to war over this.
The question is, who won't make it out alive?
I'm gonna show you what happens when somebody double crosses me.
You're gonna kill him!
Tyler Perry.
All right, now that was the trailer for next week's episode, Team Arrivals. And looking at my notes, I really don't have a lot to talk about. That's not to say that's a bad thing. That means that maybe in the upcoming episode, there's a lot more than what I'm going to talk about here today. Really, we have RK and Veronica at the pool. I mean, Veronica's just having one hell of a night. Like I said in my episode review for Sugar Mama, I wonder if she's going to remember any of this, setting David's cars on fire, messing around with RK, almost getting Benny on the couch again. Honestly, I don't really see why she would want to have sex on the same couch that Benny had sex with Melissa on. And yeah, there's that. I mean, I really have nothing else to say about it. I mean, I'm probably going to do a video on will Veronica kill RK, because remember, he was up in there swiping earrings and jewelry and whatnot, and almost cracked the safe, but he couldn't. And we all know Veronica Harrington has cameras. So, yeah, I don't know. He probably underestimated her. Next up, we have Mitch. I feel like Mitch was the strongest part of this upcoming trailer. Pretty much he goes down to the restaurant, sees that Benny is dead, goes back to Hannah's house, talks with Benny outside. Mitch ain't happy because Brett Davis actually mentioned in a live on Instagram he and Priscilla, aka Erica, did together, and said that Benny and Mitch are going to have a falling out. And honestly, when it comes to Mitch, I feel like it's just based off of grief that he believes you know, Benny did it. I hope he doesn't believe that Benny did it, but he did say, like, just because my uncle's dead, don't think you're not going to be able to don't think you're going to get out of paying him back. And the family is about it. When the family finds out, they're going to want to go to war over this, because remember, just because Mitch was shot at by Warlock and his crew, Mama Rose was ready to paint the streets red with blood of Savannah, Georgia, just to make a reminder of the Malones are not to be trifled with. But now you have one of their own dead on the floor of a bar. Yeah, there's going to be some more blood spilled, that's for sure. Then, you know, he's like, if you're lying about this, you're dead. Meaning that, you know, if Benny's lying about his uncle being dead, then, you know, he's screwed. But that's interesting because in a couple episodes in Moles, we know Benny's going to get arrested. So are the police going to arrest him for that murder? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Catherine wants Wyatt to come clean. Pretty much, you know, hey, Jim, we've been crappy parents, and, you know, we need to make him face his crimes, face his punishment. Jim's like, why do you want to start now? And to be fair, he does make a pretty good point. It's like, if you've been covering it for almost 25, almost 30 years, why start now? I mean, I'm not siding with Jim. I'm just saying, like, Catherine all of a sudden having to change of heart. And I'm going to do a separate video on this as well, because if Catherine wants Wyatt to pay for his crimes of killing the Vinny at the bar, then is Catherine going to fess up and face her murder of killing Jennifer Salison? Maybe it will come down to her facing, you know, setting a good example for her son. It's like, you know what, Wyatt, I'm going to go fess up to my crimes, so you go and fess up to yours because I love you. Because remember that Catherine killed Jennifer to protect her son. So yeah, I mean, you really can't say turn yourself in, Wyatt, when you committed freaking cold-blooded murder in your living room. Yeah, Catherine hasn't been the same since that murder, I swear. Okay, David calls Veronica, says, I'm tired of how you're treating Jeffrey. And then I love how RK, look, he getting comfortable. Him and Veronica are just comfortable in bed. It's like, instead of worrying about your son, you need to worry about that whore. So we do know the episode synopsis is that Veronica pushes David to a point he didn't even know he had. So Why is David calling Veronica in the middle of the night? Does something happen to Jeffrey? And then Jeffrey calls David and David calls Veronica? I don't know. I do know we're going to figure out whether or not Justin's going to pull the trigger. I doubt it. I feel like Jeffrey's going to talk him down. That guy seriously, you know what? Jeffrey should have got rehab to drag both Justin and Wyatt away. But to be fair, you know, they had to get rid of Justin quick because he had 2 guns on him. I feel like I gave the episode Sugar Mama 8 out of 10. I feel like the Justin thing, it wasn't bad, but I felt like it brought the episode down because it really just felt so unnecessary. And we got Wyatt in rehab, which is ironic because the guy who was literally the cause of this potential Malone war is locked away, safe in a rehab facility, while innocent people are probably on the brink of losing their own lives because the Malones are going to be ready to set the town ablaze once they figure out what happened. Oh my God. What if Charles moves to Savannah right as the war is about to start and he gets assassinated? Boom, theory video. Gotcha. Let's see here. David calls Veronica. I wasn't the biggest fan of Hannah in the preview. It's like, you know, talk to me, tell me what's going on. And I will admit, I am like Benny needs to tell the truth. But at the same time, Hannah is regressing back to the character I don't want her to be, the annoying, nagging mother. And it's just like, you know, you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk to me. You want to go talk to Veronica. I just do not want to see this. You know what? Even though Derek, I'm still suspect of Derek, please take Hannah away for the weekend to the beach, please. I do not want to see Hannah this way again. Because we just got, look, this is the first time we've seen her happy since the whole Quincy Jr. thing. So now we're going to go back to Benny's in trouble. Now she's going to be walking on eggshells and crying and stuff. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Okay. Basically, according to my notes, that's about it. Aside from Rocky saying, like, you know, you do this, you're signing your death warrant. And then, you know, Candace is like, let me show you what happens to those who double cross me, beats him up with the bar. And Gia's in the room. It looks like Gia's there. It's like, stop, you're going to kill him. I wonder why Gia's in there. Is it like, okay, Candace, I'm bringing Gia and Rocky in here to beat up Rocky for double crossing me. So Gia, just in case you get any ideas of double crossing me, this is what's going to happen to you. That's what I'm thinking might be the case. So with that being said, Team Arrivals, I've been looking forward to this episode for about 3 weeks. I'm going to be honest here, just because I literally just finished watching Sugar Mama for a second time. I don't believe I'm going to have a ton of videos to do throughout the week, which isn't a bad thing because I actually have 10 videos on tap that are already edited and recorded that I did on Monday. So those videos, I'll post them throughout the week. But I don't think that the episode Sugar Mama gave me a lot to work with, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because thankfully, like I said, I have videos in my vault, if you will. So be on the lookout for those. So let me know in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to Team Arrivals? What was your favorite part of Sugar Mama? Be sure to check out the episode review. And are there any theory or discussion videos you want me to do over the next week? Because given the fact that I don't believe I have a lot of videos to do, that means I'll be able to do more live streams. So be sure to follow me on Instagram because I do have a link to my Instagram below. Follow me on there. We can do live streams together. So thanks so much for tuning in. I can't wait for Team Arrivals. And with that being said, I'll talk to you all soon.